At Poland Middle School, our Bulldogs are always jumping into new books. 6th graders in Mrs. Rizzo's and Mrs. Shaffer's class do so with a twist. The Bulldogs are part of mini book clubs. Students will be put into groups and then find books that they can all read together and then share their thoughts on at the end. And by sharing our thoughts and feelings with each other, our friends end up teaching us a lot about character development and themes. Let's hop into the final book club sessions of the year. Of course, we celebrated with some hot cocoa and a little treat.
I felt like it was kind of underwhelming though. It could have been like way better, like they all got a house together or something like that.
I wish they were coming out with another book because like now we never know what happens.
Patrick should have like fought back and then would have like trapped Sebastian in instead.
Yeah.
And he's like an adult, so like why would they do that to him?
His role is technically the villain, but he's a main character too. Like he is good. He just is mean because he has no parents, which we also discovered at the end.
My character was Colin. The role of his character was like kind of Jonathan's best friend, like
His like
best friend in the facility. So basically he was like changing because he was like talking back to Sebastian even though he like had no courage at the beginning and just kind of sat there the whole time. Like he started gaining courage and like started to like get that passion to talk back.
Yeah.
Why didn't anyone do this sooner?
He was like scared of fire, but that's how he killed Sophia.
He was scared of fire because when he killed Sophia, she was screaming for help. And when Colin was down there, he was screaming for help, so he went to go save him.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Sophia dead?
I don't know because they don't even know.
No, like every note, it's like give my love to Sophia.
I think she is dead because like
Yeah, but who whispered to Jonathan? But who whispered to him then? Who whispered? Jonathan. Yeah, like there's
It was Sophia, like her voice. Because like when she was going to get Colin, he thought of Sophia.
Yeah. But then the end, it was like not. Is there like a second book? Once he finally told like what happened, I was like a little bit edge of the seat. I was actually like, oh my gosh.
How cool is this? We even got an answer back from an author when we asked them about their book.
Here's the author, here's our text, and then there's the author.
Let me see.
So, love this book. I'm loving it with these awesome covers. But I've always assumed it's Jonathan, Walter, and David. The middle kid has a bit of Sebastian look, though, doesn't he? Thanks for reading.
Listen to these Bulldogs discuss character traits and how they might give us hints about the plot.
Basically, probably the reason why Jonathan was proven guilty, even though it was an accident, is because his parents were poor. Remember, because he mentioned in like the first few pages of the book that his parents really couldn't afford that much, which probably didn't get him anywhere.
And then they almost caught him trying to take the pink purse, and then they found out, and that's why he said slap him.
A lot of people were stealing. Like that's how they got there. Yeah, there was a lot of stealing, a lot of arsonists, a lot of thieves.
Colin's a thief. Walter's a thief. Like it seems like most of the boys' intentions were to steal stuff. Jonathan's was really the only shrew but it wasn't his fault. So like it's not really his. Colin was a little bit crazy later in the story.
Colin went a little bit insane. To be honest though, I think a lot of the boys did, except for Walter. Walter was the chillest person there.
Jonathan like hated them. He always told him to like shut up and you're annoying.
Because Colin was like the troublemaker. Like he would get everyone into problems.
A common trend with all of these groups has been that they've wanted the stories to go on a little longer. And that's when we turn to themes, which might give us an idea of how the author would continue the story.
I feel like the classroom will I feel like they'll get held back a lot.
Yeah.
Like the next class will get held back.
If there's a science fair next year, I think they're gonna win.
You guys think Mr. Terranova's still gonna help?
I feel like he's only gonna help the next I feel like he's gonna keep on going with Miss Fallon. Who was your guys' favorite character?
Oh, Parker.
Or Mr. Kermit. Yeah, I feel like Mr. Kermit was my favorite.
I thought the theme of the story was don't judge people until you get to know them.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think the class tried to save Kermit?
Because
They saw potential in him.
Yeah, and they felt respected by him. He didn't really care. They were pretty bad, and he just didn't care.
didn't really care.
Yeah.
I had my theme as good friends are worth anything. Is if there was a second book, do you think Appa and like Marco's dad, do you think they would be a bigger part?
I think Isaac's dad would. I don't think Marco's would.
I think that both of their families are gonna like get like closer together.
Will Marco keep playing basketball or will he stop?
I think he will because he's getting better. Like he did a lot of progress.
I loved it.
You loved it?
It was amazing. It was a good book.
I think that I wish like the ending could have been like more of a cliffhanger. But I think that like the main characters like showed a lot about like the stories and like.
It's sad?
Yeah, it's about an otter.
It's about an otter, but the otter got hurt, so they had to go to a clinic.
So what happened is that she got separated from her mother, like when she was a baby, and like the humans tried to raise her. And then they let her go, and then she got bitten by a shark like 3 years after they let her go. So she went back to the aquarium, but this time they didn't let her leave, and she had to foster a baby pup and like try to get like.
And at the end, the pup was set free, and then like the theme was like the world is not meant to be feared.
How about these discussions occurring at Poland Middle School? We'll be back with these bookworms again soon.